Pennsylvania was one of the first 13 colonies settled by England. It lies on the east coast in the Appalachian Mountain Range. Within the beautiful Appalachian Mountains, before the settlers arrived, the Delaware Native Americans lived off the land and the Delaware River, hence their name. The Dutch, Swedes, and other Europeans settled in the Pennsylvania area long before William Penn and the other Quakers came along. In Europe and the colonies, different sects began to form based on the religions. Each sect had their own religion, and if you did not follow that specific religion, you would be treated horribly by others in your society as an outcast, or you could even be thrown in the filthy prisons. In the year 1648, in England, a man named George Fox came into recognition. He believed that all men were equal and should be treated that way. Fox believed fighting to be wrong and did not partake in the state religions. Fox and his followers believed that God spoke to them through their hearts, and they trembled when they believed God was with them. This earned them their name, the Quakers. Because the Quakers supposedly broke the law by not practicing the state's official religions, the prisons were often crowded with the Quakers, filling up the prison cells to the maximum capacity. An admiral serving in the British Navy, Sir William Penn, had lent a large amount of money to his dear friend, the king, at one point in his life. His son, William Penn, had befriended the king as well. The son, William Penn, got into trouble with his father, Sir William Penn, and was disowned when he started hanging around with Quakers and following George Fox's ways. He was jailed a number of times, and then sought solace in the New World. Sir William Penn soon passed away before Penn had even made his journey to the New World. As the king had never paid his debt to Sir William Penn, the debt was then transferred to his son Penn. In 1680, Penn addressed the king about the debt and offered the payment to be made in the form of land in the New World. The king was quick to agree on this, as the land did not belong to him, but to the Native Americans who lived there still, and the new land would hold all of the troublesome Quakers, so they did not bother the king. On March 4th, in 1681, the charter for the land was signed, and Penn now owned a hefty chunk of the New World. When it came time to name the new colony, Penn wanted the name to be New Wales, but the idea was rejected by many others. He then proposed it to be called Sylvania, as in woodlands. This was approved. However, in the charter, the land was written as Pennsylvania, or Penn's Woodlands. This upset Penn, as he believed it to be too much of a worldly possession against his Quaker ways, but the name stuck anyways. Penn declared this new colony, Pennsylvania, to be free of any state religion. Anybody who lived there, being mainly Quakers, had the right to worship however and whomever they pleased.